Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend because of a caught cheating prank? I, 26 male, broke up with my girlfriend, 25 female of 2 years because of something that happened recently, and now my friends are saying I massively overreacted. So, a few days ago, my girlfriend and a close mutual friend decided to play a prank on me. The prank was that they filmed a scenario where I caught them in bed together, pretending they were hooking up. They set up a hidden camera in the bedroom, and when I walked in, I saw him in just boxers and my girlfriend in a bra and panties, straddling him, acting like they were mid-hookup. To make it more realistic, they even made some noises and tried to act like it was happening for real. I was shocked, furious, and immediately confronted them as I thought it was real at first, like an actual betrayal, and then I walked out of the room and started leaving the house, when they followed me screaming it was just a prank and then showed me the video they'd been recording. To be honest, I felt completely betrayed not just by the idea of the prank, but also because of how they had gotten undressed to film it. I know it's meant to be funny to some people, but for me, it felt disrespectful, and I was hurt. The whole thing felt like a violation of trust, even though I know they weren't actually cheating. I told her I couldn't be in a relationship with someone who would do something like that, and I ended things right there. She's devastated, and our friends have been telling me I overreacted. They think it was just a harmless prank and I should have taken it better. But I can't shake the feeling that it crossed a line for me, especially with how intimate and uncomfortable it felt to see them in that situation, even if it wasn't real. Now I'm left wondering if I made the right decision. I'm starting to doubt myself because everyone else seems to think I blew it out of proportion. Edit. I did not expect this many responses. Thank you guys. She posted here earlier and sent me a link to her post. I know she wants me to watch the video to prove it was all set up and planned, but I feel she still doesn't get that I'm upset about her disregard and disrespect for me and our relationship. Anyways, I am going to sign off for the night. Update. My ex-GF was really upset with all the hate she received online and blamed me for painting her in a bad light. I told her I did no such thing. She just didn't like that she got called out on her behavior. The mutual friend who was part of the prank is now also pissed off at me and saying I went way overboard. I told them both to fuck off and have blocked their numbers. Our friends have since started taking this more seriously after reading some of the comments on here, with a few taking my side and saying what my GF and the friend did was horrible. Others still think this was all unnecessary and I should just have laughed it off and moved on. Am I the asshole for ruining my BF's birthday dinner cause I didn't accept to pay for everyone? I, 20 female, have been dating my BF Ryan, 21 male, for about a year. For his birthday this year, I wanted to do something special, so I told him I'd take him out to a nice dinner. Just the two of us and I'd cover the bill. He was super excited and agreed. So I made a reservation at a nice restaurant, put on a nice dress and was so excited to see his reaction. When I got there, I was surprised to see that Ryan had invited his best friend who also arrived with his GF. He hadn't mentioned anything about them coming. I was caught off guard but thought why not having a nice couple dinner. The whole time his best friend and his GF ordered a ton of appetizers and multiple drinks each. I started panicking a little because I realized this bill was going to be way more than I'd planned for. Toward the end Ryan leaned over and said, "Don't forget, you said you'd cover it." I told him I agreed to pay for his dinner cause of his birthday and not for another couple I didn't even knew was coming. He said it's rude to invite people to dinner and not pay for them. At this point I already thought WTF wrong with you and told him it's ruder to invite people to a dinner that someone else is paying for without telling them first. I already had the feeling to explode out of anger, so I just went quiet and waited for the waiter to finally pay. When the check came, I paid for my meal and his and told his buddy that he should cover the bill for himself and his GF. Both looked at me as if I had insulted them in some way, saying I embarrassed them in front of the server. In addition to that, Ryan even called me cheap and said I ruined his birthday. All this happened last Saturday, and since then he's been giving me the cold shoulder and just answered my messages with insulting me for embarrassing him in front of his friend. Now I'm thinking about breaking up because he is not talking to me since 1 week already, even though I wanted to apologize. Maybe some of you got any advice for me?